This is a painting that I made last month in September. As I worked on this piece while listening to my audiobook, I was immediately pulled into a deep flow state, and when I finished this piece, I noticed that a couple of hours had already flown by. Lately, I've been falling back in love with making art again. I went through a long period of time where I felt like I just couldn't push myself to do much in terms of making art, and whenever I did, it always felt like a chore. Something I had to do instead of something that I genuinely wanted to do. I know it's because I've always put too much pressure on myself and have worried about making everything perfect all the time. I've been doing a lot of work on myself and my mindset over these last years, and I feel like that work has finally started to show itself in many different ways. One of the main things I've been working on, and I've mentioned this before in previous videos, is allowing art and the process of creating to feel like play again, just like it did when I was a kid. Because of this, I've been making art more and more, and it feels like I'm finally getting into a daily habit again. I've begun allowing myself to experiment more with styles and textures, and seeing all the different ways I can go about making a piece. Something that I've been doing recently has been making most of my digital art with just one simple pencil brush, one of the few that comes with the app Procreate. It kind of reminds me of the feeling of drawing with something like colored pencils, and it also helps keep things simple, since it's easy to get overwhelmed with the hundreds and thousands of available brushes that are out there. Even though this was a simple piece, I had so much fun just letting go and drawing from my imagination. By not being so rigid, I allowed myself to draw more intuitively and was able to make something that came more from my heart. It's a skill that I'm trying to get better at, and the more I practice, the more it'll happen. Thank you, as always, for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed watching the process of this piece, and I also hope that you maybe learned something. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next video.